This is Jay Ren. You're hanging out with the YouKnowIGotSoul.com. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Tom?
How you doing?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Everything's good, man. And thanks for taking the time for the interview. We appreciate it.
Of course, thanks for having me.
No problem. Just want to start talking about your origins as an artist. Kind of give us a feel for how you got your start as a musician.
I think as a musician, I essentially started as a writer, and I was bouncing around Florida trying to write and produce for other artists, and then I met the guy at E-Class, who's a songwriter's manager in Miami, and through that, we kind of developed myself, writing for myself, and then we ended up, music got in the hands of Jimmy Iovine, and we met him late last year, and we've just been making the record ever since.
Cool. How did you, develop that talent in writing?
I think essentially I just started I was a big fan of rap growing up. Like Bone Thugs and Harmony influenced me. Eminem, 50 Cent, Puff Daddy, all those big entertainers. I just started writing raps really in the beginning, and then gravitated toward the piano, and then started adding some melodies to what I was writing, and then I just kept honing the skill, and same thing I'm doing right now. Yeah,
and you mentioned some rappers, but more on the R&B side of things. Who were some of your influences, would you say?
1,000% Stevie Wonder, probably the biggest influence. I'll be playing For Once in My Life for Overjoyed to the volume up all the way in my mom's apartment, trying to sing just like the neighbors knocking on the door and be quiet.
So cool. All right, not only do you have skills as a singer, but you also have skills as an actor and an overall entertainer. Where did you develop those skills?
Well, I was always, I think, on Baby MTV, watching people on TV, and I kind of got the bug as an entertainer and a dancer. And then I've been doing weddings, bar mitzvahs, birthday parties, singing and dancing, the past 10 years now. And I think, some of those crowds, I think I honed my skill a lot, because, some of the toughest crowds.
Okay. Early you talked about, kind of how your music got to Jimmy Iovine and how you kind of got signed. What do you think it is he saw in you that made him want to sign you?
I think he just saw the energy. The records that I was playing for Jimmy and stuff had a little bit of, some sarcasm and humor that I put into my music. That I feel like it's fresh and modern. And I think he was just excited about that,
Yeah. Okay. And of course you've got the single right now, Up Against the Wall. Just talk about that song, talk about the creation of it.
Up Against the Wall, man, it's a real sweaty, sexy vibe track. We did the record at 3 a.m., finished at 6:30. When we did the record, we wanted to accomplish a record that would make people, just get up, dance, find someone to put them against the wall. And I think, when you hear the record, it kind of does just that in the clubs.
Yeah, and I know the song's blowing up already. It's already got over 100,000 views on YouTube, the video and all that. So how's the reaction been to it from music fans?
Well, right now it's really, Tom, it's really doing good in Florida. That's where we're starting right now, where I'm from. And it's getting a great response there. It's playing on radio there. And when we go to the clubs, I've been in the clubs in Florida and Miami. It's getting a great response. And we go to the after hour clubs, playing the strip clubs. It's just, that's a great response right now, bro.
Cool. So now talk about the debut project you're working on as well. What can we expect to hear on there?
The debut project, I think you can expect to hear records that can almost invoke every emotion, from heartbreak to make you want to dance, to more vibe tracks that, get them up against the wall like the single. And then there's some, underlying humor in a lot of the records, too.
Okay. In addition to music, you've had some acting roles. Recently you had a role in Rock of Ages, which is in movies now. How did you get that opportunity?
Rock of Ages came out. My agent, got word to audition for it. Auditioned. Fortunately, got the role, and it was just, a huge experience last year for me to even be on set with the likes of, Tom Cruise, Russell Brand. So that was a wild experience.
And you've got another opportunity coming up next year. Well, it might have happened already, but Spring Breakers is coming out next year. How'd you get the opportunity? Talk about that one.
Spring Breakers is wild, man. It's rated R. It's pretty edgy, pushes the limits. And the great thing about this is the roll plays has no boundaries. You can't miss that fucking jock strap throughout the film. So it's going to be pretty wild and funny.
Cool. So, that's all the questions we had for you. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I don't know. Anything else, Tom? I mean, what else can we talk about?
No, I mean, you pretty much covered it all. Do you mind just let people know where they can find you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm on Twitter, JRAND, JRAND, then HBK, JRAND, HBK.